you're
Yeah.
working on a bucket list.
Yes, shortly I'll be 78 years old, and
Can you tell the story about the car and the rim?
the car and the oh yeah, you mean my misfortune in Taos?
Yes.
Yeah, well, okay. We'd actually been, I had met Margot Butler Jens at the country club to have lunch and talk about Taos Historic Museums. Margot Butler Jens is the president of Taos Historic Museums, and after we had lunch, she left to go on her business, and I decided to drive down to the rim of the Rio de Pueblo, which is a grand gorge, just like the Rio Grande Gorge. And as I was driving along one of the old BLM roads along the canyon rim, I spotted a really terrific bighorn sheep just over the rim. I slammed on the brakes and I threw it into park, jumped out of the car, ran around behind the car to get the angle, and I tripped. And I fell, and I looked up and the car was rolling right towards me. And I had not, probably it popped out apart or I put it in neutral in my haste. And anyway, I started to roll to my side, rolling to my left, and I got my body out of the way with my trailing left leg was run over by the car, and it got my right foot too. And that was bad enough because I figured I was broken. But then I look up and the car is still rolling. It's headed to the rim of the Rio Pueblo Gorge. And so I had to get up on what turned out to be a broken leg and run and open the car, and dive in there and pull the emergency brake handle before it went over the rim. But I had a lot of room to spare, about 3 feet before it went over. So it could have run over my body, or it could have taken me over the rim with it. But the really bad news is I didn't get the photo shot.
Oh.
No, So then that didn't end the story because I was out of cell phone range, so I had to drive 25 miles on the broken leg to the emergency room, and it was only the fibula that was broken, but I'll tell you for sure, broken fibulas hurt as much as femurs. So and so on the way to the hospital, though, I called both my wife, and then I called Margot, who I'd been with previous, because she's a surgical nurse and has some clout out there at the hospital. So she and Shelley met me at the hospital, and I got excellent treatment in the emergency room once Margot arrived.
Good.
Okay.
Good.